So the thing that's most notable about this race is the Republican nominee is a full-on Daddy Trump loving lady. And she is fully, the election was rigged, the election was stolen, it's all a sham type of person, fully right-wing on everything imaginable, and her name is Kari Lake. And I don't know much about her in specific, I just know she's batshit crazy and very far right. And I also know her from this Republican Arizona gubernatorial primary debate because it went viral for being just a very cursed and batshit crazy video. And it's great. So we're going to start off by watching this because it's very funny. So let's check it out.
I didn't have an option. And there's other people here on this stage who on Board of Regents had an opportunity to vote our children out of those masks.
Wait
so
a
they
second,
didn't have
Ted,
to wear
that
the
is
masks.
a lie.
They
Ted,
did not.
that
That
is
Arizona,
a lie.
Arizona Board of Regents
Fake
record.
Lake.
Fake Lake. I love that. If you can't tell, that's the girl that ended up winning the primary out of all of these goobers, which, even though she's pretty crazy, it makes sense because the rest of them are pretty fucking kooky. But I love that. Fake Lake. Got them! Zingers! They love them zingers in Arizona, boy! Let me tell you.
Because she sat the vote out, and she's a coward, and we need somebody who's
All
strong.
right, you're up.
Well, that is an absolute lie. Unlike Kari Lake and Nancy
Wait a minute,
Pelosi,
you didn't
I
vote.
will
You gotta
not.
let her finish,
She
Kari.
didn't
I
vote.
will
You gotta let
not
her finish.
vote on anything that I don't read.
She's voted pro-abortion.
That is not
She has
true.
voted. She's
That is
against the Second
absolutely
Amendment.
a
This is
lie.
right there in.
Those are issues we're going to get to those. I promise you.
But
are.
I'm not going to be called fake if I'm telling the truth here.
All right.
Well,
so
truth
you've
is not
had a
telling
chance
the
to-
truth.
you've had a chance
When
to-
she did not vote our
Fake
children
Lake.
out of
I
masks.
am 100%
Okay,
pro-life.
let's
I always
hold
have
on with
been,
the
and I
fake
always
Lake.
will be.
Hold on with the fake Lake.
Hold on with the fake leg, guys. I love this dude's so goofy. He seems like a kindergarten teacher keeping the shit together. It's pretty entertaining to watch the moderator, for being real.
They can hold on.
You
with
know
the
what? We
response to
do.
the
We
fake Lake.
do need. She's right. We do need somebody who's a grown up, and somebody who calls names is not a grown up.
All right.
The
You
other
agree
thing
with-
is, though,
hold
listen.
on, Karen. Do you agree that the current governor didn't have the backbone to do what was best for Arizona?
That's right. It's all about money.
Hold on.
I love how, like, out of nowhere that was. They're talking, he's like, hey, actually, do you agree that this blah, blah, blah? The moderator is also kind of goofy. Let's not kid ourselves here.
No.
He had the
Hold on.
backbone to do what was
Hold
good
on.
for the big businesses.
Hold on, Karen.
Period.
Do you believe he
I'll
did
tell
not
you,
have the backbone?
We're all sitting here with the benefit of being a Monday morning quarterback. What I'm saying is Arizona's economy has come roaring back from the pandemic.
Actually,
it's
headed
easy.
the
No,
right
it
direction.
hasn't.
Wait,
you know what?
it
You know
is.
what? When you're a
Economy's heading
billionaire,
down.
when
We
you're a
have
billionaire
moved up
living
to
in a
number
mansion,
3.
everything looks bright and shiny and good.
And it's nice that
People
you're my
have
neighbor, Carrie.
lost. I'm not somebody who just throws away money, like my opponent, who's throwing more money
Okay,
into this
wait a
race
second.
for a
You know,
vanity
okay,
project.
All
let's
right,
answer
all right,
it,
hold
Mike.
on,
I want to
hold on.
get to
This
it.
is a
You want-
vanity.
All right, hold on.
I'm ready to
I started
fire.
my career
Just her
at
vanity
25 cents an hour. That's when I got on the ladder.
All right.
No offense, but everybody on this stage is an elitist. What we need is a middle-class candidate for governor who has
Dude, this clown is like, he was like I'm the libertarian guy out of all of them. So that's why he's like, everybody here is an elitist. Plain and simple. So, pretty funny.
a street view of what's going on, not an elite view from an ivory tower. I'm sorry, but you all live in ivory towers. I don't.
We are going to make Arizona the small business capital of this country, and
Is it-
that means we
okay,
have to
is
have
it
a
not a
low
small
tax.
business capital now?
Because she's
No.
okay with small businesses being shut down.
I'm going to skip ahead to funnier parts.
Okay, everyone comes.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Like Trump said, do we want people in office that have not made money, or do we want people that are broke? Are they going to make money for you?
We don't want no brokies. We don't want no fucking broke motherfuckers in our government seats. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, dude.
I'd actually like to ask everybody on this stage if they would agree we had a corrupt, stolen election. Raise your hand. Did we have? This is
So yeah, that's what a lot of people mention about when they talk about Kari Lake is she's full on. It was stolen. Joe Biden is not our president. It was false. And she's into it. She's like, who's gonna rep it? So y'all gotta step up.
I would like to. I'm not going to
I've
play
got questions.
your stunt.
Well, let me
Because
finish
on election
answering
night,
then.
Carrie
Let me
Lake-
finish answering.
Carrie
Okay,
Lake called
instead
me
of
a
everyone
woman
raising
Joe
you want to
Biden.
know why?
If everyone raising their hands, I want to know why you think that the election was either rigged, stolen, or whatever the phrase might be.
It was
when
corrupt and stolen.
Corrupt and
yes.
stolen, whatever.
I've looked at the evidence. We did a forensic
Why have
audit.
you looked at the evidence?
She knows. Whatever info she has, it's different. It's different, and it's deeper, and it's more correct than the thousands of court cases that have happened in this country. Out of all of like the lawsuits that have happened, she knows. She knows, guys. Trust me. She knows what's up and that it's rigged.
And the courts
Turn it
looked
over
at
to the authorities.
Not had a chance to
courts
look at the
haven't
evidence
looked at the
because they haven't found sustainable
evidence.
and substantive.
Then turn it in.
Evidence.
You should turn it
We have
in.
evidence. I know you don't
should
believe that
turn
our
it in.
election was stolen, Karen.
I believe our
And there's a
election was
reason.
There's a Karen. Let's go, dude. That is a perfect name for this lady, Karen. Let's fucking go.
absolutely not
There's a
fair.
reason that the
And
people who
I'll
want
tell
to
you why.
Hold on, please. Unfair is different than rigged, stolen, and illegitimate.
I am not going to be in the cul-de-sac that the left wants us to be. They want
Kane consultants. This election is about, are we going to, this election
I think we're coming up on the funny moment, on the good moment. Here we go.
is about, are we going to go forward?
I am not
we
controlled
the
by
people in
anybody.
control of our destiny.
Well, that's okay. God, they talk over me and I'm Italian. That shouldn't happen.
Italian shout out. We got a person of color on the debate stage tonight. I'm Italian. That shouldn't happen. So good, dude.
We had major election fraud. 200,000 minimum ballots were trafficked by mules. This is why
But
people.
Carrie, you're part of the election fraud going on in the Republican primary as we speak right now. I mean, you're being propped up and supported by Kelly Ward and the AZ GOP. And during a primary, a GOP chair is not supposed to get behind one candidate.
I don't
but
think
she's
she
got
has.
behind you
No,
solely.
she hasn't.
Blake
Oh,
Masters.
she has.
Oh, yes,
Kelly
she has.
Cooper.
She has.
I have
She's
not had
picked her
Pan
America.
Curry.
You cannot, and your integrity
Well,
in the
you
middle of
keep
this
talking
AZ
about it, but
GOP
you
primary.
I you want to take control, do it.
I know you.
I'm looking for a good moment. Hold
Are
on.
you not
The next funny
How
moment.
do you respond
First
to
of
this whole
all, you know what? I've never. There's
polls lie.
Where'd it go?
Like I
No.
said, we're not having
Did I
a
miss
election
it?
here. Get behind the Republican primary as we speak in the AZ. But she's
I have
and
America.
whether or not this do that.
Me.
Like I said,
Nothing
we're
go forward with
You want to take control.
that we
I
have
feel
in our
like
and since
Maybe 30
polls.
Bro, why is it on this video? How could they leave it out? How could they leave it out? Hold on, guys. Arizona governor debate 2022. How could they leave this out? How? Okay, it's got to be in this one.
Turning now to free-for-all.
like,
okay.
and the prostrators. So we're not.
And educate that.
How? Why do you fuckers not show it the best moment? How?
Keep quality.
Frontrunners.
Bro, why does nobody show it? Dude, the Italian lady goes, Mom. Okay, we got it.
Members of your people.
Just please tell me somebody timestamps it here. Somebody time. Yes. Yes, they put a whole. Yes, here we go, dude. Shout out Quesadilla. Oh, it's Quesadilla. Shout out Quesadilla for putting the juiciness. Fake lake. Fake lake. Fake lake. I'm Italian. Introduction. I'm Italian. Oh, this is a moment they forgot too. Hold on, dude.
Okay. God, they talk over me and I'm Italian. That shouldn't happen. You know
I'm
what?
Irish.
Okay.
I'm Irish. I love it. I'm Irish. How do you make a debate montage of this and you leave out that gold?
You know what? We should have worked this year to take.
I think that was it. I'm Irish. Okay, and then this. How did they miss this, dude?
May I finish? Mamma mia.
Mamma mia! Mamma mia! I'm Italian. Oh, this part's good too, dude.
There's a reason we don't always invite Scott because he's polling at 0%.
No,
And
1%.
this is what happens.
Get it right. I at least have 1%. That is so pathetic, dude. That is so pathetic, man. And then, hang on, there's some other good ones that other video left out. Oh, this one is so good, dude. They left out so much in that video. That video sucked, dude.
Listen, I haven't been on a stage with this many women since I've been to a baby shower.
I don't know how that's going to go over, Scott, but we'll let that hang.
What the fuck? Why would he say that? Why would he say that? Man, it's been a while since last time I was on stage with this many people was a baby shower. What the fuck are you talking about? But yeah, I think that's all the good ones. Yeah, your campaign's a psyop is kind of good.
They're going to have to cheat even harder in order to try to win this.
Your
So
campaign's a psyop.
Paula, do you think?
So yeah, the Arizona GOP pretty batshit crazy. So that's pretty great. Let's look at Carrie Lake specifically. Political party switches. Apparently, she was a Democrat at some point, which is interesting. But I want to see, do they have positions? Here we go. Political positions. Lake identifies as a conservative Republican and described herself in 2020 as a Trump candidate. During her 2022 gubernatorial candidate campaign, she attracted support from right-wing extremists. She accused President Joe Biden and Democrats of harboring a demonic agenda. Lake attended the CPAC, which is a bunch of far-right nut jobs, an annual meeting of conservatives and Republicans in Orlando. She considers abortion to be the ultimate sin. So there's that. Blah, 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 blah. Lake has opposed legislation to create non-discriminate protections based on sexual orientation and gender, so very anti-LGBTQ, and promoting false election claims. Yeah, she is as far right in the current political climate in America as you can get right now, and she is probably going to win. As we'll see when we get into it. So her opponent is Katie Hobbs, who I literally know nothing about. When was she into... she assumed office in 2019, so she's pretty new governor. There is nothing about her policies, really. In October 2020, Hobbs announced that she would be a Democrat candidate for governor. The incumbent, Doug Ducey, is term limited. She defended Marco A. Lopez Jr. in the primary election to become the Democratic nominee. Hobbs skipped the primary debate with Lopez. Polling shows that, Hobbs refused to debate Lake, which is interesting, I guess. So yeah, I don't really know much about her position. She's probably just a run-of-the-mill Democratic kind of person. But on the other hand, Carrie Lake, in a heated Arizona race, calls Grove for Democrat to recuse herself in elections chief. So they're already repping up the fake stolen election because she is like the fake stolen election king. And the governor position kind of resides over viewing over elections, at least local ones. So that's why they're kind of leaning into that now, so that's cool. So yeah, we got a brace for candidates to contest the election results in a possibly unprecedented numbers in Arizona we're seeing, so that's cool. So yeah, and then let's take a look at the polling. So for most of the race, Hobbs, the Democrat, I don't know much about, has been pretty far ahead of Lake, pretty consistently until recently in the month of October. It is like neck and neck. And in fact, even more recently in November, Carrie Lake is polling higher than Hobbs. And like I've been saying, you got to boost the governor. You got to boost the Republican numbers like by 2 or 3 points every time because they get underpolled a lot. So yeah, she's probably going to end up winning. So there's that.